Hello everyone, I'm the Professor Chief, and this is a Return to Anthem, a game that I got after being pretty much hyped for the game, but then got hugely let down by it. So, the reason I'm returning to it is because, well, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I really wanted to see if the game has changed since I got it, because I got it on launch day. And when I got it, there was some things I really liked about it, and I had some fun playing it, but eventually, like Destiny, it wore out its welcome. But, gonna hop into it, run around, chill, and just see if it's any better. One thing I do notice, the loading times aren't any better. I don't think that thing has moved. Yet. It's a good sign when you load up into the game and the game's stuck on the loading screen. That was one of the biggest problems with this game. It took too damn long for it to load. It should not have this many problems loading. Oh, there it goes. Finally some movement. I mean, it's not like I've been sitting here for, 2 minutes, but, any movement's welcomed, and it stopped. Yay. You can move any time now. Seriously. Can you please move? Please move. I want to play a game. Move. Please. Thank you. Stop. Okay. Yes. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, you're almost there. Almost there. You're trying. Oh, a little bit. Inching. Oh, a little bit more. Keep going and we'll be good. Come on. Keep it going. Almost there. You can make it. This shouldn't take this long. For fuck's sake. Get a move on. Please. Any day now. Thank you. Okay.
Good to go. I'll relay any reports I get straight to you.
Sounds good.
Alright. So, one thing I did notice was I have melee weapon. I don't know how they changed the HUD from the looks of it. I'm just right now. Well, that's the Tremor Fist. But they added the melee weapon, so I guess there must be new melee weapons. Oh, flying still. Let's see, is it overheat? Yeah, there's overheat. Flying still fun. I picked the Colossus as my first Javelin because it was Hulkbuster-like, and I wanted to play as the Hulkbuster mech, so I chose the Hulkbuster one. And I like it. I mean, he's not as acrobatic as the which one is? I can't remember what the other one's name is. Wow, I squished him. Well, so far, it still plays the same. Some added things. Looking for anything new so far. Really catch my eye. The minor crystals definitely is new. Oh god. I'm coming. Oh, square. Okay. There we go. Much better. There. I'm trying to remember when I did the raid. One time I actually did any sort of raids. It was fun. I kind of appreciate more co-op style games to play because PvP as much. I mean, I've played it. I've played Destiny's, PvP, which was, a joy to play. And I'm just not saying that to be snarky. I'm actually saying that it was actually legit fun. There we go. Oh, right. There's feature Dominion. There's a Dominion soldier around here somewhere. Okay, they're all dead. Well, what's that?
And that's the last of them. Let's grab some samples and get out of here.
The game's not as active as Destiny. Definitely Destiny had because they had more characters roaming around, more players. You got a little bit more interactions than you do here. Oh, fudgy dudgy is this? Huh. Oh, fudgy dudgy is this? Oh, I just squished that. That was fun. At least the gun did all set. Smack it. They definitely added stuff. I don't know if there's really anything really special so far that pops out. I mean, you still have the same 4 players, other players on the map, which, makes for it's okay. But, who's shooting me in the back of the head? Those balls. Oh, that's balls. Those balls off. What game was I playing? Oh, I've been playing Borderlands, so. There is a bird around here, and it's about to get Cool, you're dead. Now, this is all I like to really do in this game. I like the idea of having little to, no objective. There is a story. You can't beat it, but, I never cared to beat it. But, I wanted to play the game for it because it looked fun, and for, the first, few months, it was fun. I played every night. I'm just, slamming the wall. Flying is still satisfying. I mean, the other dude. What's up, buddy? How are you? Smash. Smash. Yeah, they fixed the gun. It's it used to be you were a hell of a lot weaker. No, they put a little bit more meat behind me. Oh man, this game is definitely, it definitely feels a hell of a lot better than, it did. And I do, it's fun to go back into it and think, oh, this is why I love this game, because it's fun. There is legitimate fun in this game. It's just a shame that, the developers decide to ignore it. So there's a vent. This is what I like. I like exploring, gathering resources, and then Wolfenstein pops up.
Check out those formations. Definitely shapers.
What the fuck
troops
is
are
it?
frozen, trapped.
What the fuck's a shaper? This is how much, ow, oh. You want to get squished?
Oh, look out, brutes seem to like these crystals. soldiers are falling around you. Get ready.
So wait. This. Switch the mode out.
There's a gate. Just be ready.
The one thing I love about it is the Colossus' ultimate is fantastic. It's just nothing but a big boom. I am trapped in a rock in a hard place. That's actually cool. But luckily, it seems like my Colossus can't go long. Good. Because like I said before, my Colossus couldn't take shit. He was made out of paper.
Bastards are gonna clean out all the crystals. Evil and greedy.
Get stuck. Hitting me in the ow, you dick! For the love of God, help. One thing I hate about these elementals, they're kind of on like the level of fuck you up. Especially if you're a slow moving process. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. It's like I can only move so right. He dead. You're dead. Where's the next one? Who wants the next squid? Stop shooting me with snowball. Yeah. Thank you.
Job well done and all that, but better grab some samples for the archivists.
Ah, I broke it. I am frozen. Now, I think I'm going here. Cool, I got some new toys. At least I'm not standing. What I'll do is I'll go back to base, switch out the gas, come out this guy. Favorite one. I mean, I love the glasses. The glasses are nice and beefy, but the little one is entertaining. He great. Armor. Oh yeah, that's alright. Alright. Let's go back to base. Switch out to the little guy. That's the little guy right there. The one with the green on him. That's the one I want. And this is pretty much all this is. This is me just squirting around like I would typically do. You know, I'm not really worried about playing any missions. I just want to have some fun. And if that game is fun, you know, cool. Ah, Colossus, you're still medium. Shouldn't have taken a one-shot rifle. No, marksman rifle is probably not the best for a goddamn tank unless it's like an anti-material rifle. That's when you do that. Let's just skip all. Ammo compartment, rapid arms, cool. Seasonal store. What? Oh, this should be fun. Let's go see what the seasonal store is. Microtransactions. Freaking cool. That's actually not bad. I like that. Ooh, cool. Let's look on the big guy. Okay, cool. Neat. Good to know. Go to the launch pad. Then the next game I'll play, like this, will be a Return to Destiny 2 because me and that game have unfinished business. We need to talk. That has nothing to do with Cade. I love Cade. Sad that he died, but there's other things that bother me about Destiny that doesn't concern Cade. I even have a Cade Funko on my desk. So, Cade's free. Oh, that's not good. I lost all sound. It just went mute. That's a good sign. We're going to be playing the loading game. This is why I didn't want to go back, but I wanted to go back so I can change javelins to the little dude, whose name I don't remember. Is it the Interceptor? It might be the Interceptor. It's one of them. But I wouldn't be surprised if this game freezes. Oh, the music's back. Cool. That's nice. I like sitting in silence and listening. Oh, ooh, got some progress. Oh, Speedy. Oh, slow down a bit. Come on. You can do this. Okay, don't need music for this. We don't need an epic music before the line hits the finish. Oh, it's back. Nothing. Oh, no, it's gone. I mean, you know, just keep it coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. Just, you know, that's exactly what I need. It says, and maybe it works, and maybe it doesn't. And we're slowly hitting the finish line. Eventually, we will get there. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know. There we got there. Got a flex. Yeah. Nice entrance. Go into the forge. I just love the... Yeah, I love that, you know, little emote he does. Alright. Let's do the... javelins. I do have the mage one. Oh, yes. Storm. Storm's cool. I like the Interceptor, though. He's a glass cannon. He gets pelted by everything, and that's about it. If I go down, it's probably going to be with the Interceptor. Typically do pretty good when it comes to the everything else. Oh, okay, I got the marksman rifle and the assault rifle. Now my question is, are there different weapons for them? Or is it just upgrade the melee weapons? That's what I want to know. Target beacon, might as well upgrade to 20. the other thing? It's Spark Dash. I like the Spark Dash. Spark Dash was actually cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep those. Alright. I'm here. Now we're going. Alright, we're gonna do a stronghold. Is there more strongholds? That's the question. I mean, there's a Tyrant Mine, which I do. And there must be, but it must be connected to a story, because it's the only one I got. That was a good one. Cataclysm with Dr. Herc himself and Gardner Mania. Explore the Far East Mound. Well, yes, of course. You need to have people with you. Legendary mission. I guess you have to do that, but I think maybe we'll do. Well, no, I won't do Stronghold. No, I'll just go into free play. I'm looking at the time and going, do I really want to do a Stronghold? I mean, it'd be easy. I mean, it's not hard like that. It wasn't hard. Maybe I'll do a whole video just doing the Stronghold, because that's just a video in itself, because it's not hard and it's not terribly long. Oh, I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna see him, I'm gonna put a bullet in it. Natural instinct. It's cute, shoot it. Oh, I just noticed. The loading bar. Oh, no music. Okay, we're playing this game. Prepare for loading. Loading at very slow capacity. Eventually we will get to the finish. And when we do, we will be able to play this game that I uninstalled a few weeks ago to make room for Borderlands 2, but reinstalled because I'm a glutton for punishment and want to either be angry or be impressed that it's made such headway. Kind of like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was a perfect example of a game that pissed me off because I bought it because I was like, this game can't be as bad as everyone says it is. I play it and it's just as bad. But they've redeemed it. They've made the game better. I'm hoping BioWare can do the same with Anthem. I mean, eventually they need to add new javelins. I mean, 4 javelins? We need more javelins. All the javelins. I mean, Destiny needs to do that too. They need to add more guardians. I think that's what they're called. Yeah. You know, you need more guardians. You can't tell me playing with just the same 4 classes is fun. I want more classes. I want Warframe levels of classes. I want all the goddamn classes. Alright. Time to play my favorite.
Yep, systems are good. I'll start combing through reports and see where we're needed most.
Okay, sounds good.
See, the thing I like about this dude is he's so fast. And I just slammed him into a rock. And it did something into oh, he attacked. That's the one thing I like about this class. Speed. Smack. Whoop. Aha! Can't catch me, motherfucker. You know, I see why I like this game. You know, it's fun when you get that realization. Oh, I love this game. If there was something entertaining about the game. Where the hell did I know how to go? I get lost. Thank you.
Yes, crystals! But be on the lookout for other folks poking around.
Alright, let the drill going. His ult, yeah, that's right. His ultimate is just cut everything. What objective is he putting out? I just feel like good idea. Smack you guys. You guys did shoot. Damn, man, they punish you. Pop. Oh, crystals. Bro, I'm pretty sure it's not.
There's a gate. Be ready for anything.
Alright. Oh man, just took that crystal. Where the sun goes, yeah?
Looks like we've scared them off. Nicely done.
Pretty easy if you have, you know, a few Iron Man style suits around. See it. Bunch of material, looks like a few pieces here, and that's it. Man, there's no hole now. Is that a hole now? Where is it? Oh, there's a portal over there. What is this? Time to use my ultimate! There's definitely a better time to use this. and give my final thoughts on this, because while I could play more, you know, that sort of thing, I really don't want to play more at the moment. There are other things I want to do. I need to go. I want to try something new in Borderlands that I want to do, which would be fun. But not only that, after seeing that there is new stuff to explore, I think I will probably play this again. But we'll find out. My only hope is that they need to add more javelins. Just there has to be people there at BioWare who just thought of like the most ridiculous javelins you can think of. I mean, you would have to. Like, I would like a War Machine style. You know, it's a mixture. It's like the Colossus and the Eradicator. You know, just a little, or you know, just a little bit. You know, it's not super slow. It's not super fast. It's not super strong. It's just right in the middle. It just gives you. It just explodes everything. Now let's see. Hammerhead. Assault rifle. Oh, take that. Devastator. Don't use that. Don't use the sniper rifles. Let's just head back to Fort Target. But honestly, I'll give my final thoughts in one moment after we head back and after I watch this loading screen take forever to load. I'm not going to cut anything out. It's going to be just this. Because there's no point on cutting anything out. I mean, this is one of the biggest goddamn problems about this game. It should not take this. I mean, this game has been out for a year? Maybe, yeah, about a year. This should not be a goddamn issue. But I'll give them a tad bit of a pass. The gameplay is still enjoyable. It's still an enjoyably fun game to play. There's nothing else after that I would go, yeah, I recommend playing it. It's like, I actually do want to play this game with my wife because I think she'd get a kick out of it. But we have Borderlands 3 to, you know, keep us occupied. Let me go over here. Look at this. Now, I also wish this game was actually in first person, not just when a guy here, because it actually seems like it'd be a fun thing to do, to run around first person in these mechs or suits. What do you call them, mechs?
What do you need done?
Let's see. What do you have? So the twin blades. I want to see. Is you gonna get any more? I know level them up, then they'll probably end up getting different ones. I'm totally curious of whether or not they'll get, you know, upgraded. Very striking by lowest rate of fire. That doesn't bother me. But to give, you know, my thoughts, you know, closing thoughts about Anthem. Is Anthem terrible? No. There are worse games out there that, you know, you can play. And this game is not the worst of the worst. I mean, there's only one game that I would consider a game that I will never touch unless somebody literally pays me to touch that game. That game just so happens to be called DayZ. I will not touch that game, even though I love zombie games. I love zombie survival games. I love survival games in general, but I will never touch that game again. At all. No, there's no way in hell I will ever touch that game. But with this, there is something redeemable here. I can sit back and enjoy this game. And that's the thing that is, you know, is something that I was looking for. Is there something redeemable in this game? And yes, this game is fun. When you're in the game, when you're finally in the game and you're just focusing on flying around, waiting for things to pop off, that's fun. And there is something to say about that. And to be able to have that sort of fun.
Time to make a statement.
Yeah, sure. Neat head. Don't like it. I wonder if what the So, would I recommend getting this game? currently the peak of where it is, I would say give it a try. I would say if you could borrow the game, borrow the game. I would not say buy it unless you are so sold on it. Then once you buy it, it's your choice after you buy it. Once you buy it, your call. Let's see what these. Oh yeah, I remember that one. It's the one that gives him, tank a bit. But for just the fact that this game they did put some work into it, over the past year, that you can definitely see there is still some things that they need to fix, and if they don't fix them, well, they're in for one hell of a, what to say, one hell of a bad time, because there are things you should be, willing to do and, willing to put in a game. You need to put a hell of a lot more oomph into a game if you really want this game to succeed. And I think BioWare does, but they really don't put that big of an effort to, really make the game special. And outside of its gameplay, there's nothing really special about this game. I mean, this game is not going to be memorable for anything. I mean, at least with Destiny 2, there was memorable moments. You had memorable characters. You had that. Did it fall on its face? Oh, yeah, definitely. But with this game had a lot of promise behind it, and it couldn't deliver. And that was the thing that is majorly disappointing, is a game that has all the potential in the world, has a studio that people trust, and then they don't deliver. That is the thing that will always stick with the studio, and that's why everyone's looking at BioWare with the next Dragon Age game. Is if Dragon Age doesn't live up to the expectation that just the Dragon Age franchise has, BioWare is done. There's no way in hell they're walking back from that abyss. And honestly, it's not one of those times where I can blame EA, because honestly, EA has a lot of power, but at the end of the day, they're the ones who shipped this game out in the state it was in. They're the ones who let the bugs stay in there. Yes, could EA have let some more time for testing? Sure, but BioWare let a game go out there when it wasn't ready. And this game, when I played it, was not ready. There was stuff that it desperately needed. It didn't need a cash shop. I wasn't going to put money into this game. I put money into Destiny because I love Destiny. Me and the wife played it, and we had an overall fun time playing it. That's the thing. You have to have fun playing it. And while I have fun with one aspect, I don't have fun with the rest of the aspect. I love the concept. I love the concept. Well, honestly, it's the concept. If you gave this concept to any other studio, they would make something brilliant out of it. But BioWare is so... It's like they're trying to be Destiny when they shouldn't focus on being Destiny. Because, trust me, Destiny doesn't even want to be Destiny these days. They should focus on making a great game first. And make it to your level. Make it a Mass Effect game. Make it a Dragon Age Origins game. That's the level you need to strive to, because that's the bar you set. That's the bar that people who buy this game will measure you on. Is this game up to the standards that BioWare set for themselves? If it's not, nobody's going to buy it. Or you're going to get negative reviews because this game doesn't live up to the hype you guys built. At the end of the day, BioWare, it's on you guys to make a good game. It's on you guys to make sure the best game is going out there. And if that means you have to push something back, or you have to look at EA and tell them, this game's not ready, and we're not putting it out. And if EA says, well, we have a set date, we don't want to lose it, it's just like, guess what? If this game goes out there in its current state, you're going to lose money. You're not going to make money. Yeah, you make some money, but you're not going to be rolling it. This game, your games need to be perfect, BioWare. Dragon Age, this upcoming Dragon Age that you are making needs to be the best game humanly possible. No microtransaction, just a game that is built by a studio that knows how to make great video games. That's what you should be doing, is making great video games. Yes, making money is definitely a goal, but guess what? At the end of the day, if you make a bad video game and you're a studio that has been known for making great video games, sure, BioWare has definitely made some stumbles. Mass Effect 3 was one hell of a stumble. But the one thing I take away from Mass Effect 3 was the gameplay up until the ending was fine. It was great. It was one choice ruined you, and that's the thing, BioWare. Don't let one choice screw you over. If the choice is between release or wait a little bit, polish it, and have it ready to the point when it comes out, it's more memorable for the fact that it came out and it worked than when it came out and it was broken. That should be your goal. No matter what. And this goes for all developers. Your goal should be putting out the best game that you can based on the reputation that your studio has. Like, when the next Elder Scrolls game comes out, Bethesda has a legacy to live up to. If that Elder Scrolls game doesn't live up to the legacy, Bethesda's fucked. That is the thing that you guys need to know. If you want a perfect example, look at what Devil May Cry did. When Devil May Cry rebooted, it wasn't the end of the world. I played it and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I enjoyed the DMC reboot. But it wasn't the best game for a lot of hardcore fans. I'm a fan of the Devil May Cry series. It was one of the first games that I actually beat on the PS1. Well, actually, I think it was the PS2. But at the end of the day, it wasn't the game people wanted. It was a game that took such a left field that it confused fans. But after reading that they wanted that Capcom wanted something different, and I think that's a good thing, to be able to go, we want something slap bit different. We know our fans want this, but we want to try something new. That's perfectly acceptable. And then when they fixed their mistakes, we got Devil May Cry 5, which might possibly be the best Devil May Cry game to come out in a long time. It was a game that lived up to its expectations, and it delivered on everything that it needed to. That game's legacy will live on. And at the end of the day, that's the important thing. If you can make your legacy live on, BioWare, all it takes is one damn good reboot to prove to people that you do listen to them, that you understand that what they want in the game. If they want, in the new Dragon Age, if you want to put multiplayer, sure, but do not, screw over your single player experience just for the fact that you multiplayer game. This, I knew was going to be a multiplayer game, but doesn't mean you get lazy. You are BioWare. You're the kings of telling a story and keeping people interested in the story. This game should have been an online Mass Effect with robotic elements and a great, just good, solid story. It doesn't have to be the best one. Yes, it could be basic MMO style story, but it's up to you to tell the story well. You've done it before, you can do it again. And I do have faith that BioWare can deliver. Now, if they don't, guess what? That shit happens. It's over for them. They're not gonna go anywhere. We'll see BioWare probably as the next studio to go bye-bye. And as sad as that is, they brought it on themselves. They've released poor games. They've ruined their legacy. Now their one opportunity to get their legacy back is in one franchise that, personally speaking, was a franchise I didn't think I would love, but by God, that story made me fall in love with it, and I loved the story, and I 100%ed it. Dragon Age Origins was a game that I loved, and I don't like the way Dragon Age plays. I do not like that style of gameplay, but it was the story that kept me going, and that's the thing that you need to do. BioWare, you need to tell one hell of a story, one hell of an epic, and I think you guys have it in you. So at the end of the day, BioWare, from one fan of video games to one fan of having fun, to you guys, the makers of Dragon Age Origins, the Mass Effect series, I wish you guys luck. But not only that, I hope you guys get your legacy back. Because, my God, it'll be a shame if the one thing you guys go down for is a shitty walking animation and Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the Professor Chief, and that is all for now, my friends, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.